My name's Dr. Tang. I'm a director from Pall Medical. I have two members of my family, my dad who had stage 4 bowel cancer and my brother who had stage 1 bowel cancer.
My name's Alison. Hi. I was actually diagnosed in June of 2021. Scans found that it had spread, so it was actually stage 4 by the time I was diagnosed.
Hi, I'm Harry James. My dad was diagnosed about 3 years ago with bowel cancer.
My dad had bleeding through the backside, abdominal pain and constipation for some years. Seen his GP, was diagnosed with constipation. He went a few times, given laxatives, but the symptoms persist. He saw a private doctor, had a scope, a short scope, but didn't go far enough, and they just diagnosed piles as well. Being my dad, he's quite reluctant to persist, to chase things, and just accepted the diagnosis from the specialist. Eventually he collapsed and went to A&E, and they diagnosed him with bowel cancer. I was actually shocked that he had stage 4 bowel cancer spread to his liver, because I knew that was the end. So.
I'd been having stomach pains, but because I suffered from IBS as a youngster, I just thought it was IBS rearing its head again. But I was approaching my 60th birthday, so I thought, oh well, the kit will come through the post, so I'll do the tests then. But when I did the tests, then obviously that's when I found there was blood in the stools. Once you get the diagnosis, then you think, I wish I'd have come sooner. Sorry. Without my good friends and family, it would have been very, very difficult. Very difficult indeed.
I got a phone call that he'd been rushed into emergency surgery because he had a huge bowel obstruction, which turned out to be a massive tumour. His wife, my stepmum, sort of put a foot down and said, right, we're going to the hospital. And yeah, they said, you need to have surgery right now or you will die, basically. But then upon further tests, it was found that it spread to his liver as well and his lungs. So it was stage 4. Yeah, it's been quite tough for him. As with a lot of men, doesn't really talk about his feelings very much. And you can tell, can't you, when it's not been easy for him. In January of this year, he made the decision to withdraw treatment.
Say 100 people had bowel cancer at stage 4, only 5 will make it through after 5 years. I knew he was given 18 months to live, so there was no time to be sad or to worry. So I just worked on getting his treatment optimised and to cover his bucket list, basically. And his bucket list was to go back to Hong Kong many times, to his village, and to breathe the air and touch the soil and see his mother. But we managed to get into Hong Kong 5 times during that 18 months or so.
I had 65% of my liver removed first of all, most of my large bowel removed, and the stoma was reversed. So I've had 4 major surgeries really throughout all this process, along with all the chemotherapy. My husband was recently diagnosed as well, sort of 12 months ago, with colorectal cancer. It's very difficult. I mean, I had my daughter's wedding in the midst of all this, which we were glad to be able to get through, and everything went well. In August 2022, I rang the bell.
I'm a GP myself, and for the patients, down below might be a taboo subject, like looking into your stools and feel embarrassed to see a GP, but we see it all the time. If you catch it early, there's a good survival rate. Like my brother had stage 1 bowel cancer, had 95% survival rate, and my dad had only 5% 5-year survival rate. So I don't want people to be put into that stage of what we went through, the trauma that we went through.
If you have a family member or a friend who has maybe been complaining about health problems or something like that, but they're reluctant to go and see a doctor about it, you can be that person to push them to do it.
I do really wish I'd gone sooner. So yes, I would urge anybody, go, take action, don't be shy, don't feel embarrassed. It's very, very important that you get it checked out.
You won't ever regret going to the doctor for something. If it comes back all clear, amazing. If it doesn't, you've caught it and you can do something about it.